If plans and strict routines are making you feel stressed and like you're behind, just ditch the plans and ditch the strict rules and routines. You don't really need them. Instead, if you really want to get to your goals without feeling the stress, without feeling the overwhelm and that kind of anxiety that you're not doing enough, you really want to focus on the person you want to become. When you focus on the identity of the person you want to become, your life becomes more stress free. Because instead of having a strict plan for each day or each week, you have more flexibility, you have more peace of mind and more room to really truly listen to yourself and think about what is the best thing that you can do for yourself today or this week. Because when you're following a strict plan that somebody else has made for you, or even you have made for yourself, but you have made it out of this fear of not doing enough and not being good enough, you're not going to want to follow that plan. There's going to be resistance when you try to follow that plan. So if you feel like you've been stuck on your wellness journey, you have certain goals, but you really don't know how to get there, and every time you try to get there, you feel like you're just falling behind or not succeeding. You want to try and change your approach to the whole thing. And also keep in mind, as a woman, you don't want to be fully in your masculine energy, which means performing, achieving, that kind of no pain, no gain kind of mindset. You don't want to be there the entire time. You want to minimize your time being in that zone and that kind of thinking. You want to focus on the soft life, receiving, enjoying, doing good for yourself, feeling good in your body, and just like embracing who you are. That's what will make you feel good in your own skin. And for many of us, following strict plans is not the way to go. We do need some discipline and strength of mind, yes, but that discipline comes from self-love and self-devotion, not from something outside of ourselves, not from lack. We do good things for ourselves because we love ourselves and we want to do good things for ourselves. So instead of having that hard discipline approach, have a soft discipline approach. It is totally different. Like I said, it is about softness, being flexible, still doing good for yourself. Like thinking about what's the best thing I can do for myself today and then following through with that. It's not about restricting your eating, it's not about working out excessively, it's not about any of those things. You kind of do a 180. You go from self-hatred to self-love. I know it's not always easy. I know it is more complicated than just switching your mindset. But part of it is switching your mindset. It is deciding that you're done talking badly about yourself. You're done talking down to yourself. And you're ready to embrace that new approach to your life where you truly love yourself. And that begins with new thoughts and new beliefs about yourself and about your life and about your journey. If you keep telling yourself the same story how things don't work out for you, they are not going to work out for you. But if you start telling yourself, I'm good at this, I'm progressing, I'm doing good for myself, like these things daily, and then you have that soft approach to life where you have flexibility. You can have some kind of plans if you feel like you want to have plans, but you can also take it day by day and every day ask yourself, what's the best thing I can do for my wellness today and my well-being? Because I know in the wellness industry it is all about the diets and the exercise routines. But you really don't need any strict routines to succeed. Because your body is wise. And your intuition can lead you a long way if you just listen to it. If you're somebody who is struggling with all these plans and routines, try this new approach. Try to tune more into your intuition and listen to what your body, mind, and soul needs. If you're used to following a plan, it might feel a bit weird at first to not follow a plan, but you will get better at it once you practice it. I spent so many years following a super strict plan. I went to the gym, I was working out 4 to 5 times a week, and I was just pushing through even when I felt exhausted and even when I felt like I just don't have any energy to go to the gym. I would just go because it was in my plan. I was not making progress. I was just like exhausting myself every day. And as years went by and COVID hit and people started to work out at home, I also started to work out at home. And I realized that less is more. And I really truly feel so much better when I don't follow a strict, rigid plan with my workouts, but instead I listen to my intuition and my energy levels. I listen to what my body tells me. Do I have energy for a dumbbell workout today? Do I have energy for a leg workout that is more intense, more sweaty? Or should I just do a dance workout? Should I go for a walk? Like, there are so many options you can do. You don't have to stick to one type of exercise routine and one type of diet, for example. Give yourself some flexibility. The goal is to not feel anxious and overwhelmed with fitness and diet. Because if you carry that anxiety with you on your wellness journey, it will just feel hard. The whole journey will feel hard, and you will have so much resistance towards everything on your wellness journey. But if you're able to practice this mindset shift and focus on the person you want to become, instead of the things you need to do that you feel that you need to do, your journey will become so much more enjoyable. See you in the next video.